Okay, so if you haven't seen my unboxing and out of the box demo, you should go watch that. I also have three jam sessions with this guitar. One is for blues, one is for shredding, metal, rock metal shredding, and another one for. So this is the Sevillana Jom 920. So the specs are in the original unboxing video. You can check it out there. So I've already did some things with this. So this is my honest review. This is not a paid demo, a paid review. I am not linked with Devicer or Guitar Furniture, the shop where I bought this. So this is my honest opinion. I am not paid to say anything. Okay, so I've already set this up before, this guitar. The out of the box video is the only point where I played it without doing anything. The three jam sessions I have already set the guitar up. Okay. So if you've seen the video, I've said, I think the frets are actually medium jumbo frets. So that's one thing in the unboxing. I thought they were not jumbo. And also, so that was the dent. JNT actually put the JNT, the courier here in the Philippines, actually managed to put a dent on this guitar here. I don't know if you can see it. So I'll just post a picture of it so you can see it. It's actually also in the box. So if you're gonna purchase this over at Shopee or Lazada, be careful, watch out, and ask the seller to pack it double. So JNT, do a better job next time. Okay. So also I've copper shielded this my unit. So it had a noise, significant amount of noise, but not really that much compared to some other local brands here in the Philippines. That even if you, for example, even if you copper shield the cavity, the pickups are actually the noisy. That's where the source of the noise is at. So the pickups here are actually good for its price. The cavity which I put a Faraday cage actually eliminated a lot more hiss, and it's playable now. And the pickups, I did not do a wax spotting, so they were not really that microphonic. However, I've not played it in front of an amp if it has feedback, but on my head rush it was not so microphonic, so I did not do a wax spot here. I just lowered down the height of the pickups because it was really too bright. So you have to use your ear in order to know which height pickup height is effective. They are very hot. They clip my head rush output. However, but when I took a reading using like this, they were only 8 ohms. I did not. However, there was a volume and tone pot. I opened them up and then used a wire to read the ohms. It's only 8 ohms for both. Just a slight difference for both humbucker mode. They are 8 ohms each, so they are not really. So they are hot, but the ohms reading is pretty low. Okay, that's one thing. Um, I would really like to mention that the split coil here is very nice on these pickups. You can have like really stratty neck stuff going on, the twangy stuff in split coil mode, but also have rock out humbucker mode tones. So that's what I really like about this guitar. The split coil is very evident. You can really hear it. You know? So playing this thing for a while, the rounded edge of the frets is really okay. I did not do anything to the frets. I just adjusted the neck bow a little, just a little. Adjusted the height of the trim to accomplish a little more of a low action. I've also changed the strings to hybrid slinkies, tens, heavy bottom, thin highs. So they actually induced more tension compared to the original strings. So this is the highlight. I think the big thing to check to see about this guitar. When it came to me, the trem here was really soft. The tension was really soft. Um, I really noticed it the first time I was playing it. I was quite shocked why it was so easy. Just a little like touch sensitive spring. Even if you just touch the trem arm, it has an effect. So I think they were this the stock strings were nines. That's why they are very the tension was really loose compared to, for example, like this. This is an Edwards guitar with a floating with a Floyd Rose bridge. So the tension here is really high because of the Floyd Rose, right? So that's one thing to look at. Um, you would I think you would really actually get weirded out with the springs. I mean, on the Sevillana because um they are really loose. So what I did to accomplish my change strings, this is the original spring. This is another one from another guitar, which was a bit stronger, more tension. So I replaced the other spring, the loose spring that the Sevillana came with, and put a more tight spring. Actually, I wondered why there were only two springs here that when the Sevillana came in. So I think that's one thing worth minding when you buy this guitar. If you're gonna change strings or maybe put on heavy gauge strings above the original, so you should increase the tension. Now it has more tension and has more balance compared to the loose, less tension mode it was in when it came. Okay. So the tuners, I did not notice any slack in them. They were really nice. I think this is you could also change this if you want. For me, I wouldn't because I like that it has a Sevillana logo and it looks really it does its job well. So no need for me to change it. What else? Um, so I don't know if this is correct or not. This is not in the spec sheet that I looked around. It's not in the spec sheet, but the neck profile on this guitar is actually asymmetric. I've used a Donner Hush guitar. I had a Donner Hush. It has the same neck profile because it's chunky here and it thins out on the higher frets. So that is, I think, an asymmetric neck. That's what they call it. So I think this is actually a feature because because I've noticed when you play here, it's really chunky. It has some girth to it, but when you play on the higher frets, I've even crazy reached 24 fret in my jam. If you've seen that video, actually, I was just really trying to play the 24th fret, if the highest E, if it would sound okay, just to demo the guitar. Anyway, it has some girth here and thinness on the higher frets. So divisor, if you have made this with a asymmetric neck, please tell us, so we'll include it in the spec sheet. So um would I recommend this guitar to beginners, to people in the Philippines kung gusto nyong bilhin for its price? So it's currently 12,000 pesos brand new. This is the, I'm not sure if this is the gray or the black, but I like it because I really like the color and its design. So yes, 12,000 pesos for all its specs is very very good. I would highly recommend this compared to other local brands here in the Philippines. We have the most prominent, the cheapest prominent, I think, is three, but they are still made in China. No, so number one, the pickups, they did not create any noise, too much noise that is expected from a guitar without copper shielding. When I put the copper shielding, it totally eliminated that, the hum, when you the hum and the hiss. So the pickups are good when and clear. You can, when you push pull, when you coil split, it sounds good. Roasted maple neck, asymmetric neck shape, stainless steel frets, rounded. They actually really had a good setup. I did not find any sharp edges on these frets. No, no sprouts. The headstock, the Balaguer type style name. I like also that they put the maple here on the above part of the headstock and here, and also here. So, and it's big block already. You just have to mind the springs. So 12,000, yes, go ahead and pull the trigger. Just be mindful of your courier. Be mindful of, ask for an actual picture before getting. Mine is actually, the neck here is actually matte. So from Guitar Furniture, I don't know if the supplier is I don't know what's happening, because there's a gloss version and a matte version. So go ask what happens. Okay. Um that's it. I think that's all I can say about this guitar. I'm probably gonna keep it because it looks like a freaking PRS high 30 to 60,000 looking guitar because of its cap here. Um it plays well, roasted neck, stainless steel frets. So I'm probably gonna keep this guitar and make it as my main workhorse guitar, because specs wise here versus the price, it does not equate. um Compared to this Edwards, really expensive, thinner neck Floyd Rose. So it's, this is much more expensive, but no roasted neck, no stainless steel frets, right? So I think the Sevillana is one bang for the buck purchase. So subscribe. Please watch my other videos, especially the jam ones. You might get tones you're looking for there. Subscribe, and please give me your feedback in the video if ever there's other things you're asking about this guitar. Thanks. Have a good day.